Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider, back with another cryptocurrency video coming at you from Austin, Texas, the wild and wonderful city of Austin, Texas, where it's a bit drizzly and rainy today. But that's okay. We will persevere and get our videos done, as well as all of our other crap that adults have to do. In any case, I do not sell any products. There are no placemats, beer koozies, t-shirts, nothing like that. But what I do is donate to charity for each new subscriber to the channel. And what you're seeing on the screen in front of you is the donation I made to @GoodXRP today. I don't know if we had any net new subscribers over the last day. I don't think we did, but I donated 1 XRP anyway. It depends on the video. Sometimes we have some, sometimes we don't. And, people come and go from the channel. So that is to be expected in this internet world. So anyway, we're going to jump right into prices after that crash over the weekend. Or I shouldn't say a crash. It was a pullback. It looks like we may be on the upswing again. We haven't quite reclaimed all that we had lost in that crash, but most things are green. Bitcoin is green, still not at that $10,000 mark. Dominance has dropped back below 63%, so we want to keep an eye on that and see if it continues to do so. The more that drops, the more the charts, especially as you get down the market cap list, but the more the charts will diverge from Bitcoin, and the coins will be forced to sort of stand on their own and make it or break it. It looks like Ethereum has reclaimed quite a bit, back up to 279 in that 280 area, 8.19% over the past 24 hours. So that's a pretty good comeback, I'd say, up 2% in the last hour. So it's climbing. XRP up 3.5% since yesterday, and 0.84% in the past hour, sitting at 29 cents, 29.3 cents. I'm just going to quickly scroll down the list here and look for any other big time winners, and I don't really see anything in the double digits until we get to waves and see a coin. Honestly, I don't even know what those are. Oh, Mona coin at 13%. So I don't know if you invest in any of those. If you do buy those, let us know in the comments. I don't have the free time to research each of the 5,000 or plus altcoins. So if there are any that you like and that I don't cover and you would like me to cover, please go ahead and put that in the comments. Chainlink making some gains there, which if you're a regular listener to the channel, you will know that I do have some Link. I do have some Tezos, which has made a nice comeback as well. And as well, I have some Bitcoin, a little bit, and Ethereum. You have to hedge just in case Tim Draper is right. You have to have some Bitcoin, right? And I have some Ethereum. I'm rebuilding my Ethereum position in the realm of crypto since crypto started. This is where Ethereum is where I've probably made the most of my gains over time, if I were to analyze every investment that I made. Really, the only article we're going to look at today is, I guess we have to cover Mr. Garlinghouse Ripple with the lovely Julia Chatterley from CNN. And he was championing the fact that Ripple grew during the bear market, and while other blockchain projects had layoffs. And I guess that's a good thing. I mean, he wants to demonstrate the staying power of Ripple. Probably didn't talk much about XRP because I know they're trying to shy away from publicly advancing XRP that much, just so for their security status. Brad dreams of Amazon status, and we'll talk about that. Okay. Garlinghouse views his company from a much longer-term standpoint. He compared the nascent crypto markets with a couple $100 billion valuation to markets like gold, which are many trillions comparatively. And this is the paragraph I like the most from this article. Garlinghouse believes Ripple's ecosystem will continue to grow and solve real problems for customers with projects like Coil for micropayments. Garlinghouse stated he did not see Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other crypto projects as competing, and that overall growth in the space is good for everyone. That is a bit of doublespeak from Brad Garlinghouse. Not that it's not true. I mean, the market is relatively formative, and there is a lot of space to grow for a lot of coins. And the more good publicity the entire market gets, the better for everyone. So he is right. The rising tide can raise all the boats. But I guarantee you, Ripple, there are people at Ripple or somebody at Ripple that just looks at other projects. Maybe it's not all they do, but they definitely are keeping an eye on what competing coins are doing and seeing how Ripple and XRP can compete in this space, because you have to. They're using it as a for cross-border payments in the on-demand liquidity solution. So they're definitely going to be very interested if someone else comes out with another coin that starts doing the same thing. And they will definitely be looking at it. Now, they probably don't look at every coin as a competitor. I'm sure they don't, because there are some that are just so different or have such micro use cases that they're really nothing to Ripple or XRP in terms of competition. But they're keeping an eye on things, I guarantee you. They're not just saying, come one, come all, and everybody's holding hands. Ripple grew and added 150 employees during the bear market, while many other projects had massive layoffs. Garlinghouse also touched on Ripple's upcoming IPO, although he didn't give a definitive timeline. Here's a quote from Garlinghouse. We've added more than 150 employees last year at a time when I think others have been less focused on solving real-world problems. You can't get through any Ripple interview with anybody without this phrase, real-world problems, coming up, and it is important. There's been a bunch of layoffs in the crypto community over the past weeks. And he plans to work with regulators for more clarity. And I think what he's alluding to is that organization that he's formed with Coinbase to educate legislators on cryptocurrencies. He wishes to see U.S. become a leader in the crypto and blockchain industries, but that won't happen without regulatory clarity. Okay, so a pretty good interview with a lot of nice stuff from Brad Garlinghouse, but honestly, I don't think he said anything we didn't know. This quote's interesting. I hope that in 5 years, we're not just Amazon books. We're Amazon. And maybe. They've certainly got a good use case, and they certainly are solving real-world problems. We are XRP focused at the Crypto Insider channel. We are fanboys. You can call me a fanboy, and it will not hurt my feelings. I am a fan. I'm a fan of the tech. I'm a fan of the token, and I hope nothing but good things for it. Now, that doesn't mean I have to wish financial ruin on everyone else that supports Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, we lend ourselves to tribalism as humans really easily, and we kind of see it as a one or the other type of thing. But the market is new money is coming in. We've got some positive signs for a lot of the coins out there from a technical analysis standpoint. I don't do technical analysis, but if you're interested in some technical analysis, go check out DIY Investing's channel. His videos are really long. Sometimes mine get long too, but his videos are long, but they break down technical analysis, his own opinion, his own technical analysis in a way that most people can understand fairly easily. The last thing I wanted to talk about is a tweet. You know, we see these amazing price predictions from a lot of folks that just don't seem to be in bounds with reality. So Jacob XRP says they are shaking people out. Price target 2,000 for one XRP in 2020 and 10,000 for one XRP in 2025. We all know what's coming sooner or later. Expect the unexpected. All right, so I don't know, just full disclosure, I don't know Jacob XRP, and I don't know if he's a big name or a small name or a no name or whatever in the XRP community, and I'm not trying to pick on Jacob XRP. This all comes from a place of love. Please know that in case Jacob or somebody who follows Jacob sees the video. And then he posts a screenshot of rich list stats. XRP owned by the top 100 accounts, 72%. And I think you'll see that with a lot of coins. A lot of the top 100 accounts are probably going to be exchange accounts that have large volumes in them with, is that 36 billion? I'm guessing that's 36 billion or 36 million dot 313. I wish there was a comma. I don't really want to get into the numbers that much anyway because they don't matter. Those are not the numbers that I want to talk about. But I think if you are going to take your hard-earned fiat and put it into cryptocurrency as an investment, you have to have realistic price targets. And it does a disservice a little bit to put out numbers like $2,000 and $10,000. Because if we do have a nice bull cycle, there are going to be people, if they're listening to you, that will not take profits when they should because they're waiting for these targets of $2,000 and $10,000. And so, and again, I'm not trying to blast Jacob XRP. What I'm trying to say to people is look at your own investing goals. Now, I'm not a financial planner, certified financial planner, registered investment advisor, broker. I'm not selling investment products. This is my opinion. This is an opinion channel. So, do your own research, suffer your own consequences, or reap your own rewards. But the way I would approach it is to come out with a goal. What do I want? What do I want this XRP or this whatever coin it is, or in whatever investment it is? What do I want to achieve with this? What is my end financial goal? And then start planning sort of a tiered buyout or a tiered selling plan so that as XRP achieves different price points, you're selling percentages of your portfolio. And if it goes the other way and XRP dips, you also want to have buys set up so that you can take advantage of those dips as well. And I think if you have a 2,000 and a 10,000 target, I'm not saying XRP can't hit these numbers. I'm saying I'm highly doubtful that this is going to happen in 2020, and I don't know if this will happen by 2025. Now, I know the world, there's a path littered with the bones of people who have made predictions about what Bitcoin will not do and what Ethereum will not do. But to get to even this level, this first level he has, there has to be more mass adoption a lot sooner than it's happening, in my opinion. We would have to have, 6,000 new ODL clients by the end of the year, some ridiculous number like that. And I don't see that happening. I don't know what Ripple has in the pipeline, but I doubt it's, over, 500-600 potential clients. But we will see. I don't know. Maybe he knows something I don't. It's very possible. I don't claim to know it all here. But what was more interesting about this thread, again, it was not to bash Jacob XRP, but I do like reading all the retweets and replies because, everybody starts putting their price predictions in, $114 by the end of the year. You'll probably find it. This guy said if it does hit 2,000, he will give him $1 million. It ain't going to happen. And I'm kind of in that boat too. I'm not going to give him $1 million. I don't have $1 million. But as you scroll down through the replies and stuff, if you want to look at this thread, you can see different price predictions that people have made. I tend to think of it of a more realistic expectation for me, and I'm not making a price prediction, but I would say, in 2020, if we get anywhere from $5 to $30, I would be well pleased with the return on my investment. And I think that's if you don't have price targets set in a realistic fashion, you're going to miss out on gains if you're waiting for $2,000 XRP this year. That's my opinion. Again, I'm not an investment advisor, but I don't think that this number alone, because it's going to contain a lot of exchange accounts where most people keep their XRP. It doesn't. This number encompasses a whole lot of XRP holders, not just a few. Because, like I said, because the exchanges own XRP and they buy it, and they represent a lot of other people, a lot of their customers. But this being said, if you yourself have any price predictions, or there are some that you think that are so wild that you want to put them in the comments, please do put them in the comments, because I always love to see people's price predictions. My optimistic price prediction for 2020 is anywhere from $5 to $30. Like I said, I'm not going to go out on the limb, even though I'm an XRP fanboy, and try to come up with some unsubstantiated number. I don't know if he has some technical analysis to back this up somewhere. He may, and if he does, I apologize, I haven't seen it. I haven't read enough of his tweets to know. Maybe he's a technical analysis, a TA that has something behind his numbers. I honestly don't know. But go ahead and leave your price predictions, and we'll see if they match up with Jacob's or mine or someone else's. Again, it's all speculation, so everybody's entitled to their price predictions, even Jacob at 2,000 and 10,000. It's a very interesting space. It's why I make the videos. I like to see what people are saying and what people are feeling, because people that are making these price predictions are really hopeful and optimistic, and that's good. That's something I need to be more of, actually. So I wish I could just say, oh yeah, this is going to moon this year, and it's going to be this much money. But I've just been in the markets too long. Even though I haven't been making videos the whole time, I've been here since the beginning. Anyway, I'm going to pop up some videos for you to watch. Enough of my aimless rambling. Go ahead and leave your comments. Remember, if you subscribe, I will donate to @GoodXRP on your behalf. It's not a lot. It's about half an XRP per subscriber, but it's something. It helps them get subscribers. It helps us get... Well, it helps us get subscribers, helps them get their mission accomplished. They give it to a lot of good, worthy causes. So we're going to pop up those videos for you to continue your crypto insider journey. I hope you liked the video. And if you don't like the video, that's fine too. Thanks for stopping by anyways.